Alright guys, so before we get into this video, don't do whatever the thing is. Don't skip this part. Don't do that, please. Just stay. Hold on. Just wait a minute. Before we get into the video, I just want to say that a good part of the beginning of this video was recorded when I thought the video was going up on Monday, but I ended up not getting it done in time. Therefore, it went up on Tuesday. So I talk about streaming a little bit, and I say, oh, I'm streaming tomorrow. Disregard that. I am streaming today. Today, Tuesday, whatever the freaking time is. What time is it? Or day. It's like June 29th. Oh no. June 28th. Sorry. Tuesday, June 28th at 7 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. I will be streaming over at twitch.tv/WhiteFyr. So don't let that confuse you. I say tomorrow, but I mean today. Because of when that was recorded, I thought it was going out Monday, like I said, but it's actually going out today. So, don't forget, streaming today, 7 p.m. EST over at twitch.tv/WhiteFyr. If you want to join in, you can. If you don't want to, that's totally cool as well. But that's it, guys. Without further ado, enjoy the video. Hey everybody, welcome back to White's Wondrous Minecraft world. Woohoo, I'm flying. I haven't used these electro wings in a while. But yeah guys, welcome back to White's Wondrous Minecraft world. Seemed like you all really enjoyed the world tour and the world download and the Q&A. And I want to thank you guys so much for all your support on parts 1 and 2 of episode 100. Almost forgot the episode number there. The support was absolutely amazing, especially on the Q&A, but also on the world tour. I'm really glad that you guys enjoyed both of them. In the Q&A, some people were calling for a face reveal, but that didn't happen, so sorry. But hopefully that'll happen in the future at some point. But in today's episode, before I get too carried away, we are going to finally be getting off our butts, or I at least am finally going to be getting off my butt and actually doing something that I need to get done. I'm going to be working on the Enderman farm and hopefully finishing it today. That's my goal. My goal is to complete an Enderman farm today. Now it's going to be, I think this still works, but the Endermite trick that you can do for Enderman, because those Enderman farms are super OP, and I'm really looking forward to having one of those. But before we get into that, I just want to mention very quickly that I am now in 1.10. Even the world, I think the world download. Yes, the world download is in 1.10 as well as the Q&A for episode 100. All that stuff is in 1.10. And I haven't used a whole lot of features in 1.10 yet. I know some people were calling for me to do some exploration stuff or to highlight some different new parts of 1.10, but I feel like so many other people have been doing that, and personally I'm not really that interested in some of the new stuff. Like the new blocks are kind of cool, the bone block's pretty cool. Some of the other stuff I won't say I don't care, but I'm not too interested in just trying to find out what they do. I'll figure it out eventually. So that's I guess that's good enough, you know. I guess that's good enough. But like I said, we're gonna go ahead and make an Enderman farm today. Hopefully I will live stream soon. Actually, you know what? We'll talk about this in a minute. But today's Enderman farm, and then maybe tomorrow a live stream. We'll see. I'll talk about that in a minute. And I might be live streaming tomorrow, Tuesday. What I mean by tomorrow is Tuesday. But we'll see. We'll talk about that while I build the Enderman farm. But I need to go and get started on that before I waste too much time. I need to get some materials together, make sure things are up and running, do some research on the Enderman farm, make sure it still works. And I guess I will be back with you guys in just a moment. Alright guys, so I am over here in the end, as you can see by the obsidian pillars. Wow, there's a lot here actually. I could farm some of those outlying ones for obsidian. Might not be a bad idea. But I have some iron and tools, other stuff on me as well, because I'm pretty certain I'm going to fall off. Because we're building this Enderman farm out in the middle of the void, so I will probably fall off at least once, knowing me. It's always best to not have my good stuff on me. But what I've done, this is where we first spawned in whenever we fought the Ender Dragon. what I have done, create a little border around here for myself. That way I don't jump over it for some reason. And then I went out 150 blocks, I want to say. I think it's 150. And by going out 150, I can now begin with my Enderman farm if I want to. Now, I'm going to be making a 21 by 21 block platform while I'm talking to you guys. After I get these first things in. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21. That's 21 there. And we can start filling this out. So we need to go, what is that, 10 that way, 10 that way? Yeah, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, and 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Perfect. We're gonna make a little 21 by 21 platform here where I can kind of just I want to say this is temporary, but at the far end is where our Enderman farm is going to be. So that's why I don't know why I'm making it so big. I guess just for storage, maybe putting an enchantment table out here once we're done with it. But while I do this, I wanted to talk to you guys very quickly, or not very quickly, but for a while, about streaming. So I did mention in the intro clip that I do plan on streaming tomorrow. And some of you guys may be saying, "Whoa, that's really soon. You haven't said anything. White, what are you doing? What are you doing to us?" Well, I kind of have been thinking a lot about streaming. Number one, I have decided, based on the viewer survey and based upon my own preference, to stream on Twitch. I'm not streaming on Beam. I did get a few suggestions. People saying stream on Beam. We like Beam, and I like Beam too. But I think for me, Twitch is going to be the better fit. And I think for the majority of you guys, Twitch is going to be the better fit because not too many people know about Beam. And I feel like you guys will enjoy Twitch a lot more than Beam. And as far as YouTube gaming, the YouTube gaming streaming goes, in the poll that I did on the viewer survey, you guys, you wonderful people, ended up having a 50-50 split between Twitch and YouTube, which I was really surprised by. And then from there, I was like, okay, so it looks like people are divided. I don't know what I should really do. So I thought about it for a while, and I guess I kind of decided that having my streams be on my YouTube channel isn't something that I want. Streams are a pretty special thing in my opinion, and I think I've kind of figured out that I want the streams to be special for those that have been there, and then again, if there is anybody that does miss it, I do plan on recording the streams and having them in my VOD section on Twitch or whatever. But yeah, just in general, I've decided to go with Twitch. That's my final stance on the whole matter. That's what I plan on doing, and I hope you guys can accept that and appreciate it. But with that, I have been working on a stream overlay. Hopefully, I'll have that done for tomorrow. I don't know if I will. Like the basic overlay itself is already done. It's just getting follower notifications for it, and what else is there? Oh, I want to get the song or whatever music I'm playing to show up as well, because I haven't done that in the past, and people have always asked, oh, what music is this? What song is this? Who's the artist? That kind of thing. So I kind of decided to go with that. But as I was gonna say, I'm streaming tomorrow, hopefully, at 7 p.m. EST. That's what I use to stream at, and that's the best time for me. And I want to start getting into a streaming schedule as well. So right now, my video schedule is that things that are certain. Mondays and Fridays are single player, this series. Wednesdays are Afterlife, and hopefully Sundays are Sky Factory. I don't think I posted one this past weekend. But if that does end, which I don't know if it will, I doubt it will, but we'll just say for now Sky Factory on Sundays. So that leaves Tuesdays, Thursdays, and Saturdays for whatever else, any other options that I come up with. Now, I still want to get to daily videos on YouTube. I'm working on it. It's very hard to figure out really what I want to do. But because there really isn't anything going on those days other than maybe random videos here or there, I've decided that those would be perfect days for some streaming. So Tuesdays, Thursdays, and Saturdays, I plan on streaming. Now, Tuesdays and Thursdays at 7 p.m. EST, those are the for certain days. Now, Saturdays, I'm not entirely certain. Reason being, I do a lot of things on weekends, especially once school comes around, because I plan on uploading this schedule once school comes around, if I can, do it and whatnot. So weekends I'll be doing a lot on weekends, and so it'll be very difficult for me to stream, for me to be able to actually do what I want to do with streaming. So that's why that day is kind of up in the air. Hopefully over the summer I should definitely be able to stream on Saturdays, starting at either 7 p.m. Eastern, or I might just mix it up a little bit, because I know that time isn't great for any European or like maybe even Asian viewers I have. It's great for the Americas, but not really for any other time. So I figured that I might try some morning streaming on Saturdays. I might try... Dude, you're in my way. You need to get out of my way. I might try just some other streaming, or just some random times, and see if there's any time that works better for you guys and that works better for myself. But I guess we'll see about that. I don't know how that's gonna turn out, trying to do that kind of schedule. But I'm really hoping that I will be able to keep up the stream schedule. I'll figure out something for Saturdays, and then I'll hopefully be getting more videos up on the channel, because the viewer survey helped, yes, in terms of YouTube videos, but it hasn't done a lot for me personally, because I still have a hard time figuring out what exactly I want to do. I do have a few ideas, but it's going to take a lot of me just kind of doing it at this point, and in some ways taking the risk. I want to bring back Rocket League, and I tried recording a video of Rocket League actually last week, but I found out that it's not as much fun playing by myself. So I may try to play with some other peeps and record some videos on it that way and get that rolling like that. So we'll see. But I guess that's it for the talk. Hope you all enjoyed. I'm going to go ahead and work on this enderman farm off camera, because it's not fun watching someone just build a farm on camera. It's really not. Alright, the only reason I did that is because I wanted to talk to you guys. But if I didn't have anything to talk about, then I wouldn't have done that. So I'm gonna go ahead, work off camera on the enderman farm, and I will bring you guys back hopefully when I'm at least getting near or close to the finish of it. Okay guys, so I've done quite a bit of work, and as you can see, if we can go back up here, my render distance is up so you can see it. Pretty much the entire structure of the farm is done. The little donut that I'm using up there is done. The drop chute for the endermen are done. The only thing I have left to do, and I'm not going to do it for a while until I get the rest of the stuff that I want to get done is the endermite thing up there. Putting the endermite in a minecart, putting it in the center, having the enderman go to it, blah blah blah, all that good stuff that are in these typical enderman farms. You can see that down there. Nothing has changed about that. But what I wanted to do before we get this farm up and running, because after it gets up and running, this is going to be really hard to do, but I want to make a tunnel design right here, right now. And it's going to be a little bit difficult, I think, but we'll see. We'll see what I can do. I guess we'll just do something like that to get it started. So we're using some of these purple blocks. Now I haven't used these yet, and I'm a little skeptical about using them because they can maybe not look so good, but we're gonna give it a try and we're gonna see what we can do. So I have already built this off camera in a creative world, so I do kind of know what I'm doing. But it's gonna be a very simple design, kind of a claustrophobic design, but I think we can deal with it. And that's the front entrance right there. Bada bing, bada boom. That's exactly how it is. Now we're gonna have a minecart going down the center here, so this is gonna have to stay here. That way we can, put a button here so the minecart can boost off of here. But what I want to do off the sides here, I don't really care if I lose that, is add some gray glass like that. I was gonna do black glass because that usually, actually, yeah, let's do that. That doesn't look too bad actually. I was gonna do black glass because that typically signifies, or not signifies, but it typically looks like you're going over nothing whenever you do that. But I didn't want to scare myself too much. So I'm gonna go with gray glass, and it's gonna go well with what I have planned for the design. So that's that. Doesn't look too terrible. I wish I had connected textures, but that's all right. And so for the wall design, so the wall design is gonna be a little bit different, and we're using these purple blocks, and we're not gonna use endstone. I feel like that's been used too much. What we're gonna use, if I can do that, put some of that up there, and this design right here is the exact same as the very front. Can we not do this? Oh, this is gonna be a pain in the butt. Oh, this is not gonna be fun. But if we remove this, oh, I'm so scared right now. We can put these right there. Yeah, that's how that is. And that like that. I'm just trying to get this done as quick as I can without falling off, because I hate the end. I hate the end. Do not look at the Enderman. Okay. Nerve-wracking. This is so nerve-wracking. But yeah, we have the same design right there. And I'll take this off of here for now. If Endermen spawn, oh well, just don't look at them. But the wall designs here, this one's gonna be pretty simple. We're gonna have some sandstone, because the end blocks, the end stone and stuff, I think is used a lot, and I want to go with something that's a little bit different. So something like that, right? I think so. Yes. And then glass. Uh-oh. Okay. Oh, that was bad. We survived. Oh my gosh. I almost had a heart attack. Oh, that was so bad. But then we're gonna put those in the middle right there, and bang. That's our design. Done and finished. Bada bing, bada boom. Now, I don't think Enderman will be able to spawn on here. If I put rails here, Enderman shouldn't be able to spawn on that. Glass, I cannot spawn on. But we're going to be doing this exact design all the way down to there. I'll do that off camera, of course. It's pretty boring to do on camera. But I think it's a pretty cool design. Oh, we've got this. Bing. And what's going to happen, too, is that on top is eventually going to be water. And when the water flows off, we're going to have like a little bluish tint on the outside of these glass blocks here, which I think is going to be really, really awesome. I feel like that's going to look pretty cool, and it's going to help keep things from spawning on top, because we definitely don't want Enderman spawning. That'd be a very bad thing, except for in the Enderman farm, of course. But that's it for the design. I'm going to go ahead and do the rest of this off camera. I have a design for that thing down there as well, which I'll probably start on camera and then do some off camera and whatnot. But we'll figure that out in a minute. I'm going to go ahead and work on this tunnel off camera, and I will see you all in just a moment. Alright guys, so I may have done just a tad bit more off camera. Possibly just a tad. I totally didn't just, finish the whole thing. Totally didn't do that. As you can see here, water placement happened here. I did break some ice. Or I placed and break some ice prior. I've seen some clips of that right now. It didn't take too long to do, honestly. The hardest part was swimming back because I don't have any depth strider on. But this is what this looks like. This looks really weird right now. Hopefully I'll fix that. That was just to stop the water from coming down here. But we have stuff. And doesn't this look cool, guys? Look at this. The water coming down the side. Even the water down here almost looking into the abyss. I just think that looks so cool, personally. But we're gonna go ahead, and it's not completely done, by the way. I still have a few things left to do. Ooh, that could be a problem. Didn't think about that. But maybe that's pretty cool too. We'll see. So, oh, hold on. Options, music. Let's just do that while we're doing this. So we ride down here. Look at that, guys. Look how beautiful this is. I actually quite like it. I was surprised when I came up with the design that I would actually like it. But I do. As you can see, our lighting is torches. Nothing too special right there. But I think it gets the job done. And this here is where all of our endermen... I can turn my sounds back up. You know what? No. Move that back down. But this is where all the endermen are going to be. I may need to fix that. May sort of possibly need to fix that. We can do that on a live stream or something. I don't know. But let's just go ahead and do this. So this over here, I've created two different areas. This area that I'm putting the chest right now is going to be our storage area for all the enderpearls and any other storage that we need. Okay? Okay. Now, what do we got here? Now, over here, okay. This is going to be our enchanting area. So do something like that. And do something like that. Perfect. Now we need lights. Bang, bang. Like that for now. And like that for now. I think that's good enough for lights. Our enchantment table goes right on top. We can still reach the crafting table, and that's not bad. And on the side here, we're going to have some double chests just for some random stuff for enchanting. Nothing too major. And then right here, it's a little bit off center, not going to lie. I had to do some trickery to get that to work. But this is where our endermen are going to fall down. Now, the enderman farm is not working right now because I haven't done the final part yet. But I'm going to do that. I'm going to record it in just a second. But the whole premise behind that up there is that we need to get an endermite and a minecart and make it in a place so that endermen will track it and will fall down trapdoors, which will lead down to right here and all that stuff. I actually might do that off camera, believe it or not. I'll link the tutorial that I'm following down in the description below. That way, if you guys need to deal with that, you can do that on your own. I don't think that's going to be anything that I'm going to do on camera, but I will show the efficiency once I've gotten it all set up. So I'm going to go ahead and get all that set up, and I will be back with you all in just a moment. Ladies and gentlemen, this enderman farm is up and running. It took a while to get the, what do you call it, the little endermite in his place. Took a lot of ender pearl throws. I think it took like 6 or 7 stacks. It was a ton. But this thing's finally working. I am sort of repairing my tools right now. Can we kill these guys? Look at that. The swipe attack is so amazing on these kinds of farms. It truly is the best thing to use. Now, I could just hit it with my fist, but I'd have to reload every single time. You know, I'd have to hit it like that, hit it like that, hit it like that. And this with the looting sword, with the Unbreaking 3, Sharpness 4, Looting 3, Mending sword, is a lot better than just hitting these guys. But still, I think all this looks pretty dang good. I'm really happy with how everything has turned out. The water looks phenomenal. These areas look phenomenal. I still have to bring some like lapis and stuff over here and some books. I did put 2 ender chests on the end here. And I have been here a little bit working. We have over 2 double chests full of ender pearls, so not too bad. But that's it, guys. This enderman farm is done. I will probably do some off-camera stuff here and try to grind some levels. I have 88 levels, but I want to get all these tools that I have up to par with everything else that I have. And I'm super stoked for that. So That's going to do it for today's episode, guys. I'm going to go ahead and pick a comment for today because, yes, I am continuing comment of the video. I don't know what I said last episode, but I was kind of debating whether or not I should. But I think for viewer interaction, and since you guys really love it, it seems, at least think it's really cool, I'll just continue it and go from there. So I'm going to go ahead and pick a comment for today, and I will see you all in just a moment. Okay, guys, so I have picked today's comment, and I picked one from the World Tour episode, not the Q&A episode, because I think the one on the World Tour episode that I picked, it will be a better comment for today. But today's comment, without further ado, is from a user by the name of Theodore Beecham. He commented on episode 100, part 2, now being featured on episode 101. He said, "Hi White, I cannot wait till the next episode. I hope the continuation of this world would make it far better than it is, and plus, you can also have fans give suggestions for builds and stuff. That would be so cool. Thank you for the video, and I enjoyed it." Well, thank you for the comment, Theodore, and thank you everybody so much for all your wonderful comments on both parts of last episode. Really was appreciated. I really enjoyed looking at all the comments and responding and stuff. Always a pleasure. But the reason I brought this one up is because fan suggestions. So if any of you guys out there, any of you viewers out there want to suggest a build, I have gotten suggestions in the past, but if you want to suggest a build, go ahead and do so. It could be a build, a standalone build. It could be a build as part of one of my projects. It could be a farm build that you guys want to see. It could be part of the farm district. It could be part of the spawn area. Maybe you guys want something there. It could be a part of a lot of different things. So if, like I said, if you have any suggestions at all, feel free to leave a comment. The worst I will say is no, I'm not going to do it because of this reason or that reason, blah blah blah. So if you want to see something in this world that I haven't suggested before, or that maybe I have suggested it, but I haven't suggested it in a while, leave a comment down below, and I'll be very happy to read them and respond, and all that good stuff. But guys, that's going to do it for today's episode. Hope y'all enjoyed. If you did enjoy, go ahead and smash a like button, leave a comment, and subscribe to the channel if you're new, and or not already subscribed. Anyways, guys, take care, and I'll see you later.